Good morning, everybody. Okay, I know today is not my normal day for doing craft lives, but I decided that I could probably squeeze this one in. All right, so what we're doing today, and I'm keeping my extra supplies a little limited since we're still on vacation. So this is the example piece. As you can see, it's not done. I'm going to show you guys how to do it by finishing off this one. So we're doing the clothespin wreaths. As you can see, they're just the clothespins, right? All right, and once more, all from the dollar store. If you have trouble seeing, go ahead and swipe the comments to the right, and you'll be able to see just fine. Oh, hi, Marianne. Thanks for joining us. All right, so we're making clothespin wreaths. All right, so as you can see, I just have the form here, and I'm going to turn around to the back so that you guys can see exactly what to look for at the dollar store. All right, so it'll look like this, but all the way around. And I'm not exactly sure what size it is. See, as you can see, my tag thing is here, and it must have ripped off in the car, so I'm not exactly sure on the size. But this is the one that you'll find at the dollar store, okay? All right, and at the dollar store as well, we were able to find clothespins. And now there's definitely many ways that you can decorate this. So if you want, it would probably be easier to paint all the clothespins before you even start. Okay, so you know, there's lots of different things I've seen. So any color, any way you want to paint it, go ahead and do that. And I also saw that people had spray painted the form too, which is a great idea. If you're going to paint all these white, then you might want to paint the form white as well, because otherwise, you know, it has more of a chance to stand out. You'll be able to see it through, and that, you know, like, it's totally up to you because you can totally customize this, right? All right, and these are the clothespins that we got. I'm just going to set that aside so I can show you guys. All right, so it's a pack of 36, and it just says wood clothespins. And so you will need 2 packs of these, all right? And this is what they look like. There's lots in there. All right, and it's exactly 2 of them, so it's really, really convenient. No leftovers. All right, so I'm just going to show you guys the way I started. So as you can see, that's the edge of the form where there's that line there, just like this one here, right? And you know what, I'll even show you from there to make it easier, so then you guys can see what it's like starting fresh, right? Actually, that's probably a bad idea because I'll probably lose track of my pattern. All right, so as you can see, I have a little bit of a pattern going on in here. You know, there's short ones and longer ones, short ones and longer ones, and it's so much easier than you think to do that, okay? All right, so first off, I want to show you guys what will happen if you just clip it on the one side, okay? So if you clip it, you know, like, it totally looks like you would just go like this when you see them, right? Okay, but look what happens if you put it up. It'll just move, okay? As you can see, they'll just slide around. They won't work very well for you, okay? And I thought, oh, maybe I'll glue it, and then instead decided to do where you clip 2 of them, okay? So I'm gonna start over here. All right, so I want to show you first what it'll look like if you just do it straight. Okay, so then it'll be super easy. So either you can do where you just barely, so if you grab 2 of them, then it won't move. See, we can move it all around and it's not going to move. So it grabbed two of the lines in it, all right? And so so you can totally just do where they're all going to be the same, you know, and just pin them all the same where you're just catching it, or you can push them all the way, okay, or you can like just do it on the edge, see? See the difference between those 2? This one's pushed through all the way, and it's right up at the top of there, and then this one's just barely grabbing the bottom one. All right, so that's how I'm getting my different ones, and so you could totally do all of yours this way and have it just a perfect circle instead of the indents, or you can do them all the way in, and once more, it'll be a perfect circle with none of the indents. But I thought that the indents was kind of a fun way. And plus it shows you guys, you know, the harder version first. So once more, if you're having trouble seeing, we've had lots of people join, just go ahead and swipe your comments to the right. Oh, and we're just gonna go ahead and do this, and it's really fast. I mean, I tend to go a little bit slower when I'm on lives because I get a little bit more nervous and shaky, but just gonna go ahead and then in all the way, and then just barely catching the edge one, and then in all the way, just grabbing them off. All right, and then just doing the edge. You just got to make sure that you're catching it. Oh, and the other tip that I wanted to tell you guys is that it's okay to not push them together, okay? Because initially I was pushing them together, you know, my first round of doing it, I was pushing them all tight together, and then there was just like that little bit left over and there wasn't enough room for a pin. So go ahead and just put them in as they come and don't stress about pushing them, and then it works out great. All right, we're just getting to the end of there. And if it does happen that you push them in too much, then you can just go ahead and move them around, separate them a little bit and spread them out. But as you can see, that one ended up just to be about perfect. We're just gonna finish it up. Just a couple moments. And there's lots of things, of course, you can add to wreaths. You can add flowers or signs. All right, let's see if it comes out even on the end. And it comes out absolutely perfect. We're gonna get that deep one in there. All right, and so the other thing I wanted to tell you guys before you try this is let you guys know that it is pretty heavy once you get all that wood on there. Like, I was really surprised because I had finished half of it, like finished my first bag, and I was like, I picked it up for a minute and it just went super, you know, super pin heavy. And so, so definitely make sure that you have something good and strong to hold it up, because it will be a little bit heavier than, you know, the lighter wreaths that you might be used to with just flowers and the foam forms. All right, and then of course, I have my trusty glue gun. I went and got these lovely flowers that I thought would go nicely with the coloring. And you can always just add a few of them on, just pull them right off. All right, so I'm just getting a couple leaves, a couple flowers. 3s are always good to go in. And got my glue gun. We'll see how well I can get this to work. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and glue a spot to be able to put it on. See if my glue gun will work here. It's amazing how we make things work even on vacation, eh? All right, so I'll go ahead, and you know what? It even fits a bit in between the wood there, so that kind of makes it easier to place. All right, so I'll go ahead and finish this up. I'll add a couple flowers, and I'll post a picture in the comments, so if you want to see it all completed with a couple flowers on it, then go ahead and check out the comments. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you're interested in a few more of my videos, then you can go ahead and message me or comment, and I can add you into my group where I've been sharing my lives after I've shared them onto YouTube. And so those will be completely available. You can always add me as a friend or follow me on Facebook, and I'd love to see you guys again. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful summer. Avoid the sun. Make sure you get your sunscreen. I got nastily burned, so that's my tip for today for that. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.